Yeah. Unlocking the master vault. Unlocking the master vault. Unlocking the master vault. Unlocking the master vault. Unlocking the master vault, built out of relentless titanium steel, sealing the legacy with an undeniable royalty stamping seal. Heavy orchestration blending into the aggressive trap beat, completing the entire journey from the gutter to the highest seat. Menacing choir vocals echoing through the golden chamber hall, standing as the undisputed giant that will never fall. Got 21 chapters written in the dark street code, conquering every single obstacle along this long road. No contenders left, standing upon this final tactical field, forcing the entire industry to bow down and yield.
Supreme Dynasty,
Crowned at the end of the line,
21 anthems,
crafted by ruthless design. Massive percussion pounding through the
concrete wall,
You feel the cinematic triumph taking
over the space.
claiming eternal victory in the final race.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Vault doors sealed shut with the riches locked inside, riding through the history with maximum power and pride. Got the golden signet ring pressed onto the parchment page, taking final ownership of the global music stage. Sub bass distortion, shaking the whole foundation stone, etching every single lyric deep into the iron throne. No expiration date upon the empire we created, watching every enemy defeated and devastated. They hear the vinyl crescendo ringing loud and clear, knowing that the Supreme Dynasty reigns without fear.
Supreme Dynasty,
Crowned at the end of the line,
21 anthems,
crafted by ruthless design. Massive percussion pounding through the
concrete wall,
feel the cinematic triumph taking
over the space.
claiming eternal victory in the final race.
Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum
Ba, 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 ba.
Supreme Dynasty, crowned at the end of the line. 21 anthems crafted by ruthless design.
Reinstating total triumph as the final curtain falls, echoing our name through the legendary halls. Thick smoke rising from the golden exhaust pipe, proving to the world that we live up to the hype. Sweeping the entire compilation with an iron hand, building an immortal dynasty across the land, consistently victorious from the start to the end, standing as the ultimate legacy no rival can bend.
Supreme Dynasty, crowned at the end of the line. 21 anthems crafted by ruthless design.
Yeah. Overlooking. Yeah. Overlooking the metropolis from the 100th floor, controlling their corridors right outside the VIP door. Crip snare hits snapping through the high pressure zone, ruling the entire city skyline strictly from the throne. High altitude synth soaring over the envy farm, recording every operator move inside the digital log. Private helipad prep for an immediate flight, guarding the perimeter with night vision infrared light. No ground rivals reaching up to this elevated peak, executing power moves while the whole sector is weak. Skyline syndicate raining over the neon glow, commanding every avenue down in the grid below. Chris modern percussion shattering the glass facade, heavyweight configurations moving by the decree of God. Feel the atmosphere freezing up on the top floor, holding absolute authority forever and evermore. Encrypting satellite dishes, transmitting encrypted code, directing supply lines along every high-speed road. Got thermal optics striking, moving on the street ground, protecting the sanctuary without making a single sound. Distorted bass speakers frequency shaking the penthouse glass, watching all the lower level gangs struggling past. No vertical reach possible through the security screen, operating the highest earning network ever seen. They see the flashing beacon sitting up in the cloud, knowing that the skyline syndicate speaks loud. Heavyweight configurations moving by the decree of God. Feel the atmosphere freezing up on the top floor, holding absolute authority forever and evermore. Yeah. We're securing the helipad while the turbines spin, finishing the enterprise where the legends begin. The clouds rolling over the penthouse balcony railing, keeping every flight path clear and without failing. Overpowering the district with relentless aero force, guiding the syndicate along an unbroken course. Consistently supreme, keeping every objective clear, ruling the skyline without an ounce of fear. Yeah. Custom exhaust spitting flames down the elevated highway. Custom exhaust. Yeah. Custom exhaust spitting flames down the elevated highway, cruising through the city, infrastructure in my own way. Punch and snare hits cracking through the custom stereo box, taking full possession of the arterial grid and the docks. Industrial scent leaves screaming through the night air, running every transit lane without a single second to spare. Armored combat rolling 3 deep behind the lead of car, setting up a perimeter that extends beyond far. No speed traps stopping what we built up on the ground, owning every stretch of tarmac inside this dark town. That's a pin, ruler of the midnight drive, pushing high velocity just to feel the streak alive. Heavyweight percussion pounding hard against the frame, blazing down the boulevard, establishing the name. Feel the dark momentum as the tires grip the street, conquering the black top to this heavy modern beat. Seamless gears shifting while the turbocharger winds, tracing fast routes across the municipal lines. Got the encrypted GPS displaying every route clear, navigating through the asphalt without a trace of fear. Distorted low end, hitting like a sledgehammer blow, controlling all the logistics down in the dark below. No law enforcement catching up to high octane speed, fulfilling every single requirement that the squad need. They hear the backfire ringing from 3 miles away, knowing who commands the interstate night and day. Yeah. Re-engaging the ignition as the needle hits the peak, dominating every avenue with the power that we seek. Thick rubber smoke drifting off the rear-wheel drive, keeping the entire syndicate operational and alive. Sweeping through the highway grid, taking complete charge, leaving zero room for rivals when the operation is large. Consistently dominate, keeping every vision locked tight, mastering the asphalt in the middle of the night. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Wiping rain off the windshield of the blacked out truck. Relying on pure strategy, we never leave a mood to luck. Distort the sub bass, pounding through the subframe steel. Crushing every adversary with the pressure they can feel. Aggressive sip melodies, cutting sharp through the storm. Reshaping the entire territory into a brand new form. Heavy armed unit stationed at the outer defense, operating cold and ruthless when the situation gets intense. No negotiation when the boundaries have been crossed. Enforcing total dominance regardless of the cost. No mercy, just power standing in the pouring rain. Overriding every rival, wiping out the whole pain. Heavyweight percussion breaking through the iron gate. Dark aggressive energy deciding every fate. Feel the menace in the air, dominating every hour. Stripping down the opposition, leaving only power. Fast, hi-hat chopping like a blade in the dark, leaving on a permanent, indelible and permanent mark. Got caliber barrel stuck beneath the trench coat, navigating through the tempest like a heavy warboat. Sub bass, rumbling legging every window frame flex, moving to the next objective, checking out the next. Zero tolerance for anybody slipping on the block, standing like a titan built out of solid rock. They hear the engine roaring through the dark thunderstorm, knowing that the new regime is taking final form. While the thunder strikes high, echo when I press us up into the midnight sky. Thick exhaust smoke rising through the wet night air, showing every single rebel that the throne doesn't spare. Clearing out the remnant of the old enterprise, staring down the enemy with cold-blooded eyes. Unyielding momentum, pushing through the battlefield, showing zero mercy to the whole kingdom. Yield, 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 yield. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. Yeah. Cornering the supply chain with military precision, overriding every faction through a cold-blooded decision. Low-end frequencies vibrating off the war room glass, shutting down the competition as the heavy trucks pass. Dark digital waveforms pulsing through the mainframe, taking total ownership of every single street game. Armored distribution channels locked from coast to coast, eliminating every proxy till we rule the whole coast. No shared territory on the satellite display, enforcing total dominance in a hostile takeover way. Tactical monopoly, sweeping up the board, claiming every sector with the heavy-handed sword. Relentless drum sequences, tearing up the street. Aggressive configurations, moving to the heavy beat. Breathe the dark atmosphere, witness total power. Holding every asset in our final golden hour. Strategic buyouts combined with raw street force, steering the momentum along an unstoppable course. Got titanium briefcase locks with biometric codes, controlling all the junctions on the trade route roads. Up bass rattling through the skyscraper floor, securing every contract right behind the iron door. Zero hesitation when we corner the market tight, deploying operative units through the middle of the night. They feel the seismic impact of our corporate strike, knowing there is no one else who operates alike. Tactical monopoly. Tactical monopoly. Tactical monopoly. Tactical monopoly. Executing takeover protocol while the servers glow, matching the tempo where the heavy rivers flow. Thick smoke clearing from the boardroom screen, running the cleanest dark operation ever seen. Wiping out the opposition from the tactical map, trapping every competitor in a golden state trap. Relentless ambition, keeping every target aligned, conquering the industry with a ruthless mind. Tactical monopoly, sweeping up the board, claiming every sector with a heavy-handed sword. Relentless drum sequences, tearing up the street, aggressive configurations, moving to the heavy beat, 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 beat. What? Standing at the summit, yeah. Standing at the summit. Huh. Hey. Let's go. Yeah. Standing at the summit where the pressure starts to weigh, paying for the absolute command we show today. Heavy modern percussion and pounding rhythm through the chest. When you sit up on the throne, you don't ever get a rest. The menace is sin that can win through the marble hall. Every order executed makes the lower rivals fall. Got the weight of the enterprise hanging on the scale, sacrificing everything so the vision never fail. No sympathy for weakness when the judgment is delivered. Standing in the storm while the whole foundation quivered. Price of authority, heavy is the toll. Trading all the peace just to keep total control. Hard-hitting percussion, shattering the courtroom wall. Heavy configuration, standing through it all. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total hold. Paying every price for the story to be told. Cold calculations made behind the heavy door, leaving all the sacrifices on the marble floor. Got the legal defense line fortified with gold. Every single secret in the voters kept untold. The base is elevated, causing every friend to shake, bearing every consequence for the empire's sake. No room for hesitation when the gavel falls down. Guiding every enterprise where we wear the dark crown. They feel the intimidation pulsing from the throne, knowing that authority is paid for and owned. Reasserting dominance while the system hums high, listening to the cadence under the dark night sky. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke, keeping every vow, not a single promise broke. Running shit completely through the high security sector, leaving zero weakness on the federal detective system with the brain, keeping every vision clear, ruling with authority without an ounce of fear. Breaking up the paper from the dark tactical plays, running through the system in 100 different ways. Heavy modern percussion rattling in the armor door. Unmarked bills piled high across the marble floor. The menacing that go in through the private vault, building up an empire that no federal can halt. Got the offshore ledgers running through a dark node, living by the cold rules of the street, born cold. No paper trail left upon the digital stream, turning every dollar to a sovereign power scheme. Dirty money dynasty, hard in cash, turning every single risk into a heavy stash. Hard hitting percussion, breaking down the quiet vault. Heavy configurations, moving without a fall. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total sway. Building up the empire that is here to stay. Vaults packed tight with the black market weight. Riding through the city in an armored VA. Got custom leather duffels holding millions inside. Navigating sectors where the heavy bosses hide. The base is elevated, causing every floor to shake. Counting every profit from the deals that we make. No time for small money when the empire is huge. Shielding all the revenue from corporates up to fuels. They hear the heavy echo from the center of the block, knowing who controls the currency and knows the lock.
Blowing gas, ass, dirty money dynasty. Blowing party gas, ass, dirty money dynasty. Blowing party gas, ass, dirty money dynasty. Blowing party gas, ass. Dirty money dynasty, dynasty, dynasty. 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 Dirty money dynasty, dynasty. Dirty money dynasty, dirty money dynasty, dynasty, dynasty.
Dirty money dynasty, dirty money dynasty, dirty money dynasty, dirty money dynasty.
Dirty money dynasty, dynasty. Dirty money dynasty, dynasty. Dirty money dynasty, dynasty. Dirty money dynasty.
Moving like a phantom through the unlit corridor frame. Executing ghost protocol without leaving a name. Heavy modern percussion hitting straight against the flow. Bypassing every sensor right outside the target door. The menacing synth humming low with deadly pitch. Flipping off the main circuit on the master breaker switch. Got the suppressor locked tight. Eliminating sound shadows wrapping around us while we cover every ground. No digital footprint on the target acquisition line. Just a clean silent hit working perfectly by design.
Silent execution,
Moving through the total black, striking with precision, never looking back.
hearted in percussion.
Breaking down the quiet night, heavy configurations operating out of sight.
Feel the dark atmosphere.
Taking total control, completing every hit to secure the final goal. Go, 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 go.
Laser optics focus on the center of the mark. Zero hesitation when we operate in the dark. Got the carbon fiber holster tucked inside the jacket crease. Moving like a shadow through the quiet city streets. The base is elevated, causing every beam to strain. Executing targets like a cold-blooded brain. No time for warnings when the scope is locked in tight. Guiding every partner through the middle of the night. They never hear the drama coming down the empty hall. Just a sudden blackout before the targets fall.
Silent execution,
Moving through the total black, striking with precision, never looking back.
hearted in percussion.
Breaking down the quiet night, heavy configurations operating out of sight.
Feel the dark atmosphere.
Taking total control, completing every hit to secure the final goal. Go, 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 go. Initiating exit while the dark perimeter clears. Riding on the cadence of the high velocity gears. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke, leaving zero evidence, not a single word is spoke. Vanishing completely through the dark industrial zone, claiming total victory and standing all alone. Consistent with the hustle, keeping every vision clear, mastering the silence without an ounce of fear.
Silent execution,
Moving through the total black,
striking with precision.
never looking back.
Yeah, yeah. Every single. Every single variable plotted on the digital chart, analyzing probability right before the operation start. Heavy modern percussion rattling against the spine, balancing the profit margin straight along the fine line. The menacing scent resonating through the dark room, calculating overheads amidst the shadow and the gloom. Got the ledger multiplied, factoring the entire yield. Zero margin for error when we operate inside the field. No emotional equations on the tactical board, converting every single strategy to raw reward. Street calculus, running all the cold math, clearing out the obstacles, standing in the main path. Hard-hitting percussion, breaking down the concrete grid. Heavy configurations, keeping all the figures hid. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total control, solving every formula to reach the final goal. Dividing up the territory, multiplying all the gains, subtracting all the liabilities, breaking off the chains. Got a custom algorithm running through the street network, checking every angle where the hidden dangers lurk. The base is elevated, causing every wall to strain, predicting every outcome like a grandmaster brain. No time for guesswork when the capital is huge, navigating carefully through every subterfuge. They hear the numerical precision echoing clear, knowing that the street calculus controls the atmosphere. Standing on the corner where the empire was raised, navigating through the sector while the city is amazed. Heavy modern percussion rattling the window frame, every single block recognizes the sovereign name. The menacing sin echoing off the brick wall, built the bulletproof dynasty that's never gonna fall. Got the young hustlers watching how the heavy plays drop, operating with authority until the threat stop. No rivals on the turf, every corner locked tight, claiming total dominance in the middle of the night. Hood sovereign, ruler of the midnight street, commanding every block with this heavy modern beat. Hard-hitting percussion, breaking down the concrete floor. Heavy configuration, standing right outside the door. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total control, reigning over the hood to achieve the main goal. Tuned up engines idling along the boulevard, sovereign in the district, playing every single card. Got the tactical security positioned on the roof. Every move we make is another living proof. The base is elevated, making every pillar shake, watching every rival's move and the promises they break. No room for disrespect when the crown is on the line, guiding every soldier through the dark street design. They hear the heavy bass pulsing all across the town, knowing who commands the block and wears the dark crown. Sovereign. tactical smoke, keeping every word bond, not a single rule, bro. Sweeping through the territory, holding every key. Building up a kingdom out of raw loyalty. Consistent with the hustle, keeping every vision clear. Dominating the hood without an ounce of fear. Hood sovereign. Hood sovereign. Yeah. Reinforced foundations buried deep beneath the street. Standing on the fortress with the power and the iron meat. Heavy modern percussion and pounding rhythm through the wall. An industrial monolith that's never gonna fall. The menace and synth echoing off the structural steel. Operating with precision, executing what is real. Got the perimeter locked down with automated gates. Guarding every sector while the competition waits. No weak links in the armor, every soldier holds the line. Dominating territory through an ironclad design. Ironclad empire, ruling with a heavy hand. Building up the fortress across the whole land. Hard-hitting percussion, breaking down the city grid. Heavy configurations, keeping every secret hid. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking over every street. Forging out the rain to this heavy modern beat. Hydraulic pressure rising at the steel doors close. Securing all the assets right underneath the nose. Got titanium plating running all along the frame. Never giving ground, we just elevate the name. The base is elevated, causing every beam to strain. Navigating through the shadow, standing in the rain. No room for compromise when the iron rule is set. Collecting every debt that they haven't paid us yet. They hear the metallic echo coming from the dark zone. Recognizing who holds the absolute throne. Ironclad empire. Ironclad empire. Ironclad empire. Ironclad empire. Ironclad empire. Reactivating power while the heavy turbines spin. Riding on the cadence where the dark rain begins. The atmosphere is heavy, full of industrial smoke. Holding total dominance, not a single pillar broke. Sweeping through the sector with the ultimate defense. Turning every thread into evidence intense. Consistent with the empire, keeping every vision clear. Ruling over the territory without an ounce of fear. Ironclad empire, fire, 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 fire,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Pure grade product moving straight out of the batch. No step, on paper when we execute the catch. The heavy modern percussion hitting straight through the floor, counting up the raw yield behind the heavy door. The synth sounding menacing, reflecting on the scale. Guaranteed quality, we never suffer fail. Got the whole supply line verified and clean. Operating silent like a well-oiled machine. No cut on the hustle, keeping every fraction tight. Serving every client in the middle of the night. Uncle Hustle, pure power in the vein, turning every single risk into absolute gain. Hard hitting, percussion breaking down the raw brick. Heavy configurations, moving heavy and quick. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total control. Raw ambition pushing us to reach the final goal. Uncut Hustle. Yeah. To the new balance, showing numbers on the screen. Purity locked down, cleanest that you've ever seen. Got the vacuum sealer locking in the fresh weight. Shipping out the cargo right before it gets late. The base is elevated, making all the tables vibrate. Watching every broker as they try to calculate. No room for step down quality when reputation rise. Next to in the trade where they heavy paper highs. They know the value coming from a mile down the block. Recognizing who holds the pure stock on the lock. Uncle Hustle, pure power in the vein, turning every single risk into absolute gain. Hard hitting, percussion breaking down the raw brick. Heavy configurations, moving heavy and quick. Feel the dark atmosphere, taking total control. Raw ambition pushing us to reach the final goal. Uncut Hustle. Uncut Hustle. Uncut Hustle. Supplying sectors while the generator hums. Riding on the cadence of these high velocity drums. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke. Keeping every standard high, not a single rule is broke. Sweeping through the city with the unadulterated grade. Leaving every competitor drowning in the shade. Consistent with the hustle, keeping every vision clear. Dominating the market without an ounce of fear. Uncut Hustle. Uncut Hustle. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Testing the durability under heavy fire. Building up the dynasty, taking it higher. Heavy modern percussion beating like a war drum. Never flinching for a second when the threats come. The menaces is echoing off the Kevlar vest. Putting every single rival's loyalty to the test. Got the entire empire reinforced with titanium steel. Standing in the storm, controlling how the cars deal. No weakness in destruction, no vulnerability shown. Protecting every single brick around the dark throne. Bulletproof legacy, standing through the rain. Turn every single sacrifice into pure gain. Hard-hitting percussion breaking down the concrete wall. Heavy configurations never letting us fall. Feel the dark atmosphere taking total hold. Forging out a story made of pure gold. Whipping through the opposition with a tactical plan. Proving that the syndicate is bigger than one man. Got custom armor plates fitted right beneath the coat. Navigating through the waters where the big sharks float. The base is elevated, causing every window to crack. Never turning around, never looking back. No room for hesitation when the caliber is high. Watching every angle underneath the dark sky. They hear the echo bouncing off the alleyways clear. Knowing that the legacy will dominate for years. Bulletproof legacy. Bulletproof legacy. Bullet. Yeah. Ripping through the opposition with a tactical plan. Proving that the syndicate is bigger than one man. Got custom armor plates fitted right beneath the coat. Navigating through the waters where the big sharks float. The base is elevated, causing window to crack, never turning around, never looking back. No room for hesitation when the caliber is high. Watching every angle underneath the dark sky. They hear the echo bouncing off the alleyways clear, knowing that the legacy will dominate for years. So the ball stay steady, keeping every soldier on the front line ready. The atmosphere stick full of gold smoke and dust. In the power and the brotherhood we put our trust. Moving like an unstoppable force through the sector, reflecting every thread away from our vector. Consistent with the legacy, keeping every vision clear. Dominating history without an ounce of fear. Bulletproof legacy. Bulletproof legacy. Yeah. Lazy. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, operating from the shadows where the spotlight never hits. Assembling the network piece by piece, fit by fit, the heavy modern percussion, hidden straight against the floor. Controlling every council right behind the hidden door. The synth is sounding menacing, echoing through the dark, leaving zero digital footprint, not a single trace or mark. Got the entire underground grid running under one command, executing silent moves across the entire land. No exposure on the radar, strictly working out of view, masterminding every move that the syndicate go through. Shadow syndicate, ruling from the darkest room, weaving all the power through the silence and the gloom. Hard-hitting percussion, shattering the quiet night. Heavy configurations operating out of sight. Feel the dark atmosphere taking total control, guiding every phantom step to secure the final goal. Transmissions bouncing off the SATCOM line, organizing every play with a surgical design. Got a room full of strategists holding all the way, deciding every outcome right before they seal the fate. The base is elevated, causing every wall to pause, separating real power from the rumors that are false. No time for public credit when the shadow holds the key, running every sector with absolute secrecy. They feel the silent tremor coming from the underground, recognizing who commands without making any sound. This is a moment I praise you. I praise you. Re-establishing control while the server cluster hums, riding on the cadence of these high velocity drums. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke, keeping every secret tight and not a single word is spoke. Vanishing like phantoms through the industrial complex, outsmarting every rival with a strategy complex. Consistent with the moves, keeping every vision clear, dominating every territory without an ounce of fear. Yeah. inside the skin with the dark, heavy ink. Operating under pressure, never stop to think. The heavy modern percussion hitting straight against the ribs, carrying the honor from the alley to the cribs. The synth is sounding menacing, cutting through the dark. Every single scar on the armor is a mark. Got the whole syndicate recognizing who we are. Guided through the night by a cold, dark star. No washing off, the loyalty is permanent and deep. Keeping every promise that we swore we would keep. Mark for life, written in the cold bloodline. Carving out the empire step by design. Hard hitting percussion, breaking down the iron door. Heavy configurations right upon the concrete floor. Feel the dark atmosphere taking over the frame. Living with the mark, never changing the name.
Laser focus.
Fusion razor infrared shines, trace along the grid through the technical lines. Got the center bending right upon the chest, never taking breaks, never stopping for a rest. The bass is elevated, causing every heart to pound. Watching every corner when we move through the ground. No room for betrayal when the code is in the bones. Standing with the soldiers right beside the dark throne. They see the silhouette coming from a mile away, knowing that the brotherhood is here to stay. Mark for life, written in the cold bloodline. Carving out the empire step by design. Hard beating percussion, breaking down the iron door. Heavy configurations right upon the concrete floor. Concrete floor. Look. Reinforcing boundaries while the generator hums. Riding on the cadence of these high velocity drums. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke. Bound by the oath, not a single promise broke. Moving through the shadows with the infrared beam. Turning every vision into a nine-clad scheme. Consistent with the honor, keeping every vision clear. Dominating the territory without an ounce of fear. Mark for life. Mark for life. Written in the cold bloodline. Mark for life. Written in the cold bloodline.
Yeah. Balancing the ledger on the. Balancing the ledger on the.
Yeah. Balancing the ledger under dark fluorescent light. Wire transfers moving in the middle of the night. The heavy modern percussion hitting straight against the chest, converting raw power into capital and leverage. The synth is sounding menacing, reflecting off the glass, accumulating influence while all the rivals pass. Got the entire board monitoring how the figure grows, manipulating markets right beneath their very nose. No paper trail left upon the encrypted digital line, just a clean liquidation working perfectly by design. Currency and control, the pillars of the throne, buying up the territory, taking what we own. Hard hitting percussion, breaking down the banking wall. Heavy configuration, standing tall through it all. Feel the dark atmosphere taking total sway, mastering the monopoly day by day. Calculating equity while the dark sedan glides, pushing all the capital to where the power hides. Got an offshore briefcase holding all the heavyweight, buying every legislator right before the debate. The base is elevated, causing every desk to shake, watching every single move in deal they make. No time for negotiations when the buyout is complete. Guiding every merger safely through the dark street. They hear the tremor coming from the corporate floor, recognizing who commands the key behind the door. Go, 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 go.
Balancing the ledger on the Balancing the ledger on the
Currency and control. Currency and control. Currency and control, the pillars of the throne. Yeah, reinvesting revenue while the silver rack hums, marching to the rhythm of these high velocity drums. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke, enforcing every contract, not a single rule is broke. Clearing out the competition, shutting down the line, leaving zero signature up on the grand design. Consistent with the empire, keeping every vision clear, dominating the market without an ounce of fear.
Balancing the ledger. Balancing the ledger on the
Walking right.
Walking right past. Walking right past.
Walking right. Walking right past the yellow tape inside the alley lane, stepping over the chalk outlines, rising above the paint of heavy modern percussion, hitting straight against the chest, claiming the entire block while the fallen take a rest. The synth is sounding menacing, echoing off the brick, calculating every move, our tactics moving quick. Got the whole sector watching how we claim the seat, building up an empire on this cold blood-stained street. No hesitation in the stride, keeping our eyes peeled, taking total ownership of this dangerous battlefield. Sitting on the chalk line throne, ruler of the grave, navigating through the shadows where the wicked play. Hard-hitting percussion, breaking down the concrete flow, heavy configurations right behind the final door. Now the dark atmosphere taking total sway, ruling over the territory day by day. Yeah. Fast maneuvers in the dark while the city lights flicker, moving through the perimeter, making our pockets thicker. Got a bulletproof mentality, holding all the weight, surviving every setup right before they seal the fate. The base is elevated, causing every frame to shake, watching every single move and every step they take. No time for sympathy when the boundary is drawn, guiding the whole syndicate safely in the dawn. They hear the rumble echoing from 2 blocks away, recognizing who commands the streets every single day. Reasserting control while the generator hums, riding on the cadence of these high velocity drums. The atmosphere is heavy, full of tactical smoke, enforcing every law without a single word spoke. Vanishing completely through the dark concrete sector, leaving zero signature upon the digital detector. Consistent with the hustle, keeping every vision clear, dominating the territory without an ounce of fear. boom, hantaman. Cargo moving through the blacked out highway lane, asphalt, cartel running every link inside the chain. Modern trip percussion beating rhythm on the grid, keeping all the heavy distribution strictly hid. Menace and sin resonating through the concrete wall, calculated moves so the operation never fall. Got the armored convoys rolling under night skies, zero hesitation looking straight into their eyes. No paper trails on the routes that we control, dominating logistics to secure the final goal. Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
Asphalt cartel. Kingpins of the midnight trade, built up on the asphalt where the heavy plays are made. Hard hitting percussion breaking down the highway floor. Heavy configurations right behind the border door. View the dark atmosphere taking total supply. Watch the whole network as the heavy trucks go by. Customized logistics with the dark tint on the glass, shifting high velocity while the radar sensors pass. Got a reinforced chassis holding all the heavy load. Cruising past the junction on this dark deserted road. The base is elevated, making every bridge shake. Monitoring every single turn the haulers make. No room for errors when the weight is on the scale. Guiding every shipment through the stormy midnight gale. They hear the engine roaring from a mile down the block, recognizing who holds the key to every lock. Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
While the heavy convoy hums, reactivating power. While the heavy convoy hums, reactivating power while the heavy convoy hum. Riding on a cadence of these high-octane drums. The atmosphere is thick, full of diesel fuel and smoke, keeping every protocol, not a single word is spoke. Clearing out the perimeter across the state line, leaving zero evidence upon the grand design. Consistent with the hustle, keeping every vision clear, running through the highway without an ounce of fear. Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
Asphalt cartel.
Kings of the midnight trade.
Passing down the throne inside the dark velvet room. Carrying the name through the shadow and the gloom. Heavy modern percussion pounding rhythm through the floor. Golden crest engraved upon a heavy iron door. Menaces and echoing off the polished marble tiles. Counting up the heritage across 100 miles. Got the whole lineage locked inside the tactical vault. Never taking losses, moving forward without fault. No treason in the bloodline, strictly bound by the oath. Combining raw power with the financial rope. Custom stitched, tailored suits hide the tactical tactical vest, putting every challenger to the ultimate test. Got the signet ring shining under dark ambient light, navigating through the hierarchy deep into the night. The base is elevated, making all the chandeliers shake, claiming every sector for the family's sake. No room for imposters standing near the royal seat, commanding every corner with this heavy modern beat. They bow to the authority echoing down the hall, watching every pillar standing heavy, standing tall. Bloodline royalty. Bloodline. Bloodline royalty wearing the dark crown, running every empire in the center of the town. Hard hitting percussion, shattering the glass ceiling, heavy configurations with the cold-blooded feeling. Reinforcing the throne while the dynasty expands, executing strategy with these ironclad hands. The atmosphere is royal, full of dark, heavy smoke. Sacred code of honor that connects